Hello and welcome back to Radiant Dawn 0% Growths. We are on Chapter 313, the infamous Chapter 313. Or, well, maybe the chapter isn't infamous, but the yellow units are. Anyway, last chapter, Tornado was the MVP, of course. That's even less surprising than Ike being the MVP in the chapter before that. This chapter is another Dawn Brigade chapter. No new units or anything to talk about. Not a whole lot of stuff to talk about in here. I think the most notable thing is probably I bought a physics staff. So now Laura and Micaiah each have one, which isn't really because I need them both to have one for this chapter, so much as I just want the extra physics staff. The one that the Grail Mercenaries have is almost broken, so I figure might as well get another one. Also, I can confirm at this point that the second Beast Killer is completely superfluous, but I wasn't sure if it would be, and I'll get into why that is later. Yeah, I guess the only other thing I should mention before I head out is I took Cancel off of Zahark, who had it for ages, and put it on Tornado. I also took Wrath off Zahark. We don't need to be killing stuff on enemy phase. And then I actually moved Beast Foe from Volug to Nolan, so that Nolan's crossbow is now an unstoppable force of destruction, or something like that. Anyway. Oh, and I gave Tornado and Jill C support. I think this is the first opportunity I've had to unlock that. And literally it was just like, this is the one that Tornado has available, so sure. Anyway, so onwards. Alright, so here we are on 313. It is a defense map where you have to prevent any enemies from crossing this green line. Or you can kill the boss, who is, dun-da-da, Ike. So, this is definitely a chapter where the punishment for not planning ahead is real. And there's a couple of reasons for that. The most obvious one is that, like, I did not unequip Ike at the end of, or change Ike's equipment at the end of 311. So the Ragnell in particular gives Ike an extra 5 defense. Obviously, that makes it harder to take him down. I'm not actually sure if you can trade the Ragnell. I think you might not be able to. Because it's one of those, like, it's not just because it's a personal weapon because it has the lock symbol on it, but maybe it just has the lock symbol on it for this chapter. I'm not actually sure. But either way, I could have at least, like, equipped a different sword. I could have also, like, you know, traded away his healing items so that he wouldn't be able to use those. But I didn't do any of those things. I didn't really think about it. The other thing I didn't think about is, at the beginning of this chapter, Micaiah gets a Purge Tome, and something that I have heard from several people since I started playing this is that if you train Laura up and promote her, you can use the Purge Tome on Laura. Because the thing with Micaiah is stuck behind the green line. She can't, like, leave this area, so she can't actually attack with it very well because she doesn't, like, she's got like 5 range, or no, I guess she has the full 10. Yeah, never mind, I was thinking of staff range, but the point is 10 range is still well short of where she would need to be able to hit Ike with it, but Laura can walk up and do that, though it would certainly take Laura multiple hits to take him down, which is one of the reasons why you'd have to trade off the healing items, I would assume. But I didn't do any of those things, and so I was thinking coming into this chapter, oh, well, we need to actually, like, hold out for 12 turns, and that's going to be a huge pain. And then I got to thinking, well, I do have a Brave Axe, and I do have Resolve, and Ike is base level, right? Like, on the one hand, like, my characters are base level, on the other hand, so is Ike. And I, well, ran the numbers, and it turns out, as you can see here, Tornado with the Brave Axe equipped has 37 attack, and Ike has 26 defense and 44 HP, which means that if Tornado is in Resolve range, where he has 32 speed, he's doubling Ike, he's thus quadding with the Brave Axe, and he's dealing exactly 44 damage, which is enough to one-round him. So that is what we're going to be doing, and that is what is sometimes known as never punished. So that's our goal. Our entire goal is to get Tornado up and hit Ike in the face with the Brave Axe. That turns out to be tricky to do because even though Tornado has Resolve, like the Lagoos are very accurate, and the Tigers in particular deal a lot of damage, and it's hard for him to survive. But it's still doable. Here comes the Purge Tome. Doesn't end up actually being relevant. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring Nolan down to this spot right here, and we're going to put Leonardo in support range of him. There's a couple tigers here that are going to run forward, as well as a cat and then another tiger. This tiger can actually get up on the ledge right here, but this is actually fine because that means Nolan can kill him on the counterattack. And we do need to thin out some of the enemies that are going to come up through the center, because that's where we're going to send Tornado. One thing I did look at is rescue dropping Tornado. Even though Tornado like starts up here, which is as far forward as you can start, like he's a general or a marshal, I guess, but whatever. The point is that he is really bad at climbing down ledges. It costs him 4 points of movement to climb down a ledge. So one of the things I looked at was having Jill like come down, like rescue him, and then like fly down, drop him off, and fly back up. The problem is it's an indoor map. Jill only has 7 movement. Jill can't end her turn down here, or else she just dies. And like by the time it's safe, if you drop off, so I can do it. Like I can drop off Tornado down here on turn 2. With Jill. That is to say, drop him off within range of Ike. Like, although he has to, there's these 3 Lagoos that are standing around, so you have to like kill one of them to make room for Tornado anyway. But the point is, like, if I drop him off close enough on turn 2 to be able to do that, to like go for like a 3-turn clear, then he will just die. Like it's not, there's too many enemies, basically, is the point. So, we are going to get him down the ledge on turn 2, but we can't like advance into position to take the kill on turn 3, so we don't need to worry about rescuing him. So we're just going to come down and sit right here, which is like basically just because we want to move to this tile with Tornado next turn. Anyway, next thing I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to send Edward around this way and Aaron around this way. They're going to be blocking gaps because the only Lagoos that can threaten anybody going up a gap are the flyers, who there's not enough of to not all get shot down by these ballistas, so they're not really a problem. And then we're actually going to move Meg up because she's too slow to get over here in time. So we need to rescue her to get her over there. So we're going to do that and grab her with Fiona and drop her off, and now she can get over here. And we're going to have Volug come down here, use some Olivia Grass, as you might expect. Put Laura over here. We get a Sleep Staff this chapter, which in theory we could use to improve our situation, but the accuracy is just too poor to be useful. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna... I think we want Zahark here and Soth here, and we're intentionally leaving this other spot open to make sure that that tiger can only attack Nolan, so that he dies on enemy phase. Nolan says ow, but he's fine. And you may notice he's also perfectly situated to kill another tiger on this upcoming player phase, the one immediately below him. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, I guess, is go ahead and have Nolan take this tiger out. And we're gonna have Leonardo try to take this hawk out. I don't think... Okay, yeah, he didn't. I don't think it's strictly necessary for him to, because the ballista should take it down. I don't know what the odds are of it missing. I haven't seen any of the ballistas miss any of the birds yet. So I don't think it's like strictly necessary for him to succeed there. And then we're gonna come over and rescue Leonardo with Zahark. We'd want to do that anyway. And let's see what our situation here is in terms of Tornado attacking. Okay, so he's actually not doubling either of these enemies. So I think we're gonna go have him pick up this kill. 1, 2, 3. We may want to move Jill into position before we do that. Although I think actually we get defense and avoid, yeah, so it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna put Soth here with no, just kidding. We're not unequipping his weapon this turn. But we don't want to use the Beast Killer. Like I said, I completely... I don't need these at all, honestly. And the hit rate on them is so bad that like he can't reliably kill anything with it anyway. Especially because he doesn't have Micaiah in support range. Although I'm not sure if their support gives plus hit. I think it gives a little bit. But yeah, like that was... Yeah, a complete waste of money to get that other Beast Killer, unless I like wanted to use it to train him in 4, whatever the chapter is, 4, 5? I think it's 4 or 5. If he's even on that team, maybe he's not. I think, yeah, no, never mind. He's in the desert team. So yeah, anyway, it's superfluous for sure, but live and learn. Anyway, so the point is, we're putting Soth here to reduce the number of attacks that Torana has to take on enemy phase. And... just trying to remember if I want to... No, I think I want to go... 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... Or... I want to do that... And then drop with Fiona. Yeah, that seems fine. Actually, while I'm noticing it, let's go ahead and block up this ledge. Aaron can't safely come down here because he can't quite reach, and the enemies are going to get through and have the ability to like run up here. They won't actually do it because they won't have any targets, but we're going to leave him back here for that reason. Yeah, I think we can just take with Jill. That. We're gonna go ahead and heal up Nolan. We don't really need to. We're gonna do it anyway. And Volug here and grass up again. What do I got left? Oh, just Micaiah. And Micaiah's got nothing to do. So yeah, there's a couple of tigers down at the bottom now. The one that Halberdier just crit should go up to the left because he should be able to kill the Halberdier, so we don't have to worry about him. The one in the center will definitely approach. It'll probably attack Soth, though. Unless one of the cats attacks Soth first, that's possible. If it does attack Tornado, he'll kill it, so that's not a huge deal. One bird down. 2 birds down. Yeah, okay, they're gonna do it this way. So the amount of HP that Tornado ends up with is pretty important because Ike does 19 damage. To Tornado. 18 if Jill is in range. But we need... Tornado has to be in resolve range when he attacks Ike, because if the combat is like otherwise going to end, then he doesn't get to... Like, the fact that he gets put into resolve range doesn't cause him to double. So he really wants to have, like, if Jill is in range, he wants to have 19, 20, or 21 HP going into that fight, ideally. He does have Cancel, and he does have Luna, so it's possible for him to, like, go into that fight and just, like, risk that Ike is going to kill him. But ideally, we don't want to be dealing with that. And, right now, the numbers look fine for that to work out. So yeah, the situation now is that these 3 will not move. They will transform. This guy will move if we get into his range, so we want to avoid that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't want to go down after him. Oh, this cat moved to a different spot. Huh. That could be a problem. The last time I did this, the cat moved here. And as a consequence of that, Tornado was able to attack. Actually, think of it. Why is this? Where did this tiger come from? Oh, the yellow units didn't open a path for the tiger to attack this guy. Dang it. Okay. Wonder why not. I wonder if that has to do with Leonardo missing. It might. Well, yeah, that's awkward. I wonder if we're gonna just have to hope that Soth can... Ooh. Yikes. 53 there. Let's see, Volug's attacks 31, so he does not hit hard enough to do that. This guy, the plan is that this guy dies to Nolan. But... Where can this guy go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we attack from here... Or, well, no. Okay, yeah, if we attack from here... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, no, that's not close enough. If we attack from here... 6, 7, 8, 9. That is fine. Except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Okay. Just thinking about having Tornado kill this guy and then what he's going to face in enemy phase. What about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're not in range of that. So basically the idea here is that, like, we want to put Tornado within 6 squares of this spot. And then next turn, we're going to have Nolan run down and shoot one of these tigers to open the path for Tornado to Ike. That's the idea. This cat being a lot... Or, sorry, not the cat, but, like, this tiger coming over here complicates things. I mean, Tornado should be able to take it out without taking damage. If we then heal Tornado with Laura, we can either heal him to... Well, for 18 or 28. So at 18, he's at 25 HP, and 28, he's at 35 HP. This guy is going to do 24 plus 15, so 39 attack. Whoops, whoop. 39 attack, so 16 damage. He definitely won't have Jill in range, so 16 damage. So if we healed him for 18, the net effect would be that he'd be at 9 HP. Which is not great, because it's lower than our threshold, and we can't heal into the threshold from there. If we healed him for an additional 10 with the Men's Staff, though, then he would be at 19 HP, which, if Jill is in range, is enough for him to survive Ike's counterattack. So we probably want to use the Men's Staff on Tornado. However, that doesn't account for the cats. If... Sadly, the cat hits too hard for Jill to survive. See, normally Tornado is supposed to kill this cat this turn. But if he has to kill this tiger... I don't think we can spare Zahar, because the thing is, we need somebody to, like, hold the line down here. Or else, like... I mean, I guess in theory we could run away. But, like... If Volug comes down here, it'll actually bring Leonardo down the gap, and then just screen him. I guess that would work. I haven't really been faced with that situation before, but... I don't know if this guy will run away or not. I think he might, but I'm not sure. Knowing that would provide a lot of clarity here. So normally what's supposed to happen is Soth runs up here, heals, Zahark runs over here, and takes this spot. If this guy doesn't run away, then we can have Zahark come down and do something. Unfortunately, Micaiah is not in range to heal this guy. Because even though it's 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, it's 6 squares, never mind. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so... Volug does 22 damage to this guy. I don't suppose there's any chance that Jill is close. She would need to do 7 and she does 6. Okay. And I think it's a safe assumption that she doesn't kill this guy either, yeah. Zahar kills the cat. But Zahar plus Volug going down there still isn't enough to take out both of these enemies, like, such that Tornado can take out this cat. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd actually probably want to do from here, then. Oh, there's this cat, too. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe we would... Oh, that doesn't even kill. Yuck. Because this guy somehow got screened in by this guy, and thus this guy didn't attack this guy, and now we have to deal with him. Very rude. Very rude. Yeah, so yeah, this is why we might need to rely on Soth to get a Beast Killer activation. Which is not going to be very reliable at all, as you can see. Or wait. Yeah. Not quite enough damage. Well, Soth plus Volug kills this guy, right? And does it do it in a way where he isn't gonna get killed by a tiger or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, and the hawk is not very threatening. It only does 10 damage to Soth. So, if we go over here and do that, that is enough damage for Volug to finish. I think that's what we're looking at. And then, what are we doing right here? I guess we are actually bringing Leonardo down the gap. Fiona has to run away. Oh, I should do this while I'm thinking about that. Yeah. All right. Oh, come on, man. Ugh. If I could get Leonardo one more space, then I could have him chip the guy. But first, Leonardo's supposed to shove Laura so that she can get into position to mend Tornado. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, we got that. Let's just go ahead and do this, I guess. I mean, it's quite possible the cat doesn't even attack Tornado, right? We can set it up so that only the tiger can only reach Tornado, but everybody else... So, like, if we do that... Well, we need Tornado not to take damage from this tiger. Which I guess means we do go ahead and have Volug attack it. thinking about whether to trade Sotha a different weapon, but if he becomes a more enticing target by virtue of not doing so, I think it's better not to do so. Okay, so shove. You run down here and you use your Men's Staff. I guess we actually will have Jill in range, but that's fine. There's no downside to that. Not right this second, but like after. Okay, so. Yeah, if this guy decides to run away, then Meg dies. Which, I mean, honestly, wouldn't really be the end of the world. But, okay, we're gonna rescue Leonardo, and then come down here with Jill, and that's gonna put her in a position to provide support to both Nolan and Tornado's attacks next turn. Yeah, I think we're just... I just really hope this guy doesn't run away. I guess that's all there is to it. Wait, what if we... No, it doesn't matter. There is a guy with a physics staff up here. Like, maybe he'll heal the guy. I don't know. The guy might also, like, move away from the cat to attack. Oh, wait. We can just tell the yellow units to halt. What am I thinking? I mean, granted... it's possible that they, like, kill him from the left side before, but whatever. I mean, hopefully that will work. Nope. Okay, we're good. At least on that front. We're surrounded. Oh, man. Yeah, so these guys are just gonna transform without, like, doing anything, because they're like Ike's Honor Guard or something, I don't know. This guy will come up, though. Alright, 20 HP, perfect. Cat can't reach. We should be good to go here. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna fly up here. Well, actually, let's check. I guess we could attack any three of these, or any of these three. 81, 82, 87. All right, I like 87. That's good. So let's put Jill right here, and do that. Wait a minute. Did I screw this up? Did I need to take out the front guy? I needed to take out the front guy, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because unlike my previous attempts, Tornado was in a different spot. That meant he needed to go... Ah, dang it. Ah! Alright. Well... Gotta try to kill this guy, too. Too bad I didn't put Wrath on Zahark, I guess. Let's just break the Brave Sword, who cares? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. No problem. No mistakes were made. Everything is completely fine. Though disappointingly, we didn't get to see Volug kill Soren, which is a thing that can happen. Alright. Oh, actually, it also reduces Ike's crit rate, so it has some utility in that respect. Boom. Get wrecked, Ike. Boy, that went really sideways, but it still worked out. I don't think I would have... Wondering about that Brave Sword, breaking that Brave Sword, if I should rerun this to not break the Brave Sword. I could, like, in theory, I could bless it, but I don't know how good that would actually turn out to be. Like, obviously I wouldn't be using it on Zahark at that point, I'd be using it on Stefan, or maybe Ike. But, yeah, I don't know if that's... Like, my vague recollection is that in general, like, once you get into the tower, the Brave weapons are just not viable. And I would think that would be more true on 0% growths, if anything, because, like, you just don't... Like, the might is too low. But, I don't know. We'll see whether I regret that, I guess. I'm probably not going to redo it. I mean, it's kind of... it's kind of fun to have the clears have some personality, let's say. Well, this one did. In any case, I'm still pretty happy that I was able to figure out how to get this done. I mean, it wasn't actually that difficult, honestly, but I'm just, yeah, I'm still... I guess more than anything, I was just surprised that it was this doable, more so than, like, it was difficult to figure out once I came up with the high concept. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for 3 Endgame. Until then.